And try a little cadmium scarlet, or cadmium, it's also called cadmium red light. Mix that with a little orange, you come up with a nice golden brown color. There's nothing in it that'll grade it other than water is what I'm going to use to gray it. And then I'll block that in. If you think it goes more red or more orangey, adjust it. I'm going to go a little more orangey. I don't even.
The reason you didn't put the grass is because that other thing was still
It's still wet. And it's kind of like, oh, one other thing, right, before that dries, you know, hit a couple sprinkles in here. And you could kind of see, it does look in a little area, it looks like a little cluster of leaves that are a little lighter than the rest.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is nice, right?
Those white holes is,
Sky holes, where you can actually see through to the sky.
so, but when you sprinkle the water on it, that's what makes that white?
That's what makes those little lighter parts in
Okay.
there. And that looks like a little cluster of
It does, yeah.
lighter leaves in the tree. Although some of this is going to get covered up with shadow in a moment anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
really matter. But in other places, I think it looks kind of nice. And I even like when it hits the edge of it, it gives you an unpredictable shape in there as well. And then we go into some red in here, and then back to the green. Again, I'm going to go back to my my sunlight value green. All right, and then in the front, you got a multitude of colors in here as well, mostly green. And I'm scraping the brush for the texture. It's like brush abuse, but it does produce a nice, it does produce a nice edge. And then rinse the brush out, get clean water in it. And we're gonna go to the orange. And then back to the green. Ever since I was a high school student and was first introduced to watercolor, have I always loved to mingle the colors together. And, you know, fascinate. When I was a little kid in high school, when I was looking at this stuff and doing it, boy did it fascinate me. You know, even to this day, it still does, right? I love how the colors. I love to watch it progress. 'Cause it starts out one way and then it ends up and dries another way. And I think we all are like that paint in this media. We love to look at how the colors mingle.
Right.
Right. Okay. While the grass I'm not going to do yet because all this stuff is too wet to do right now. I want to retain some of these edges, and I'll do that a little later on. But for the most part, I got the paper